All right, good evening. I'm gonna let y'all know off the bat. If you have a weak heart, if you are very sensitive, and if you are triggered by things in this reading, please feel free to click off. I can't even get my words out. This is going to be one of those readings that, oh Lord, is very heart-touching. Very difficult, right? But I'm willing to take on the challenge tonight. I've got to do this reading tonight, y'all, and I know it's going to be scary, all right? But I got to get it out the way because I got stuff I have to do. I told you I got a birthday coming up. I told you about Easter. I told you about my school stuff I got to get done. And so there is a lot going on, okay? Yes, this case has been solved. It's not an unsolved case. And usually at Crime TV, we do unsolved cases. But tonight, we're going to make an exception because I pulled in a spirit last night. I told you I did the reading about baby Jailyn that was left for 10 days or 11 days and nights. Oh my goodness, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. Again, trigger warning, if you cannot stomach it, this ain't for you. It's not for the weak. And it's not going to be for me to be weak either because my heart's already dropping before I've even done the cards. I will be calling in her spirit. She will be able to communicate because she's on the other side, even though she still is a baby. And I will still be able to communicate with her in her spirit. I do not want to call in the mother spirit. I will definitely be picking her up throughout the reading, I'm sure, but I don't even want to deal with her. I don't even want to deal with her. So let's get started. Put on our strong armor here. Again, this is a trigger warning. If you cannot handle certain amounts of sadness, it's probably time for you to look into my other videos or whatever. So again, her name to me, I'll be calling her baby Jailyn. I hope I'm saying it right. I cannot say her last name, so don't ask me. Okay, y'all know I butcher names and stuff, so. Well, as you know, she was very much hurt. She was left in that playpen for 10 days, 10 nights, or 11 days, 11 nights. I'm not really sure, but either way, that's a very long time. This is going to be rough. Come on. We want your story out. You need to be heard. It's your time. She was trying to get in communication with someone, mostly her mother. She was crying out for her mother, okay? No one was there. No one was there to help her. Her spirit was crying out. Her spirit, y'all. Okay, we're going in. We're doing it. And this is talking about her being a baby, being helpless. I don't know if you guys have a very strong sense of medical knowledge, but starvation, y'all, is not a joke, especially for a baby. I believe that she reached the stages where she was actually losing her mind, okay? We have to go in depth, y'all. You have to understand the depth of this and why her mother is so accountable, okay? This had a lot to do with corruption. I feel that she went on that vacation to meet up with somebody to make some money. You know how these young girls are now. You know, they travel, they make their money, they do little things. You know, it's kind of a little different time, y'all. But she definitely was going there to get into some type of corruption, all right? It had something to do with making money. So I'm going to think she went there maybe to sleep with different men for money. She was meeting up with men for money, okay? This is not uncommon to hear, especially about young girls doing this now. It's, you know, a thing, all right? Yes, it's a fact. She went there to make money, to lay up with a man or men. I'm not sure if it's just a man or men, but definitely that is the case. All right? For a come up, there's secrets in this case. I want to explain this. You're not going to probably understand, but you guys, there are mothers out there that feel like they're in competition with their daughters. I feel her mother definitely has narcissistic traits, very, very strong. And that she felt when Jailyn would get older, that would be some type of competition for her. Jailyn and her spirit were two different spirits, okay? Jailyn was just a baby doll. Just a beautiful baby doll is what I get. Her mother, not a baby doll, more like Medusa, all right? And it just did not click, you guys. Like, good and evil spirits cannot intertwine. It's just the way it is, like oil and water. It's like, you know, hot versus cold. It just doesn't mix, all right? So I believe that's how they were. And her mother knew it. Now this, again, if you got to take a break, go get some tissue. Oh, my Lord. So I feel her mother never showed her love. She wouldn't pick her up. She wouldn't cradle her, talk to her, kiss her, show her the emotions that a mother is supposed to show, like normal things, you know, her child. She was very emotionally disconnected, okay? And yes, we can go into postpartum, that's fine, but it's not. And we're going to go further into the reading to help you to understand how evil this mother really was. It had nothing to do with postpartum, folks. If it did, it would come up in the reading. We would have to sympathize with that, but that's not the case. And even though this happened, Jailyn still loves her mother. She loved her mother. And even on the other side, I can sense her compassion and her forgiveness. See, this is getting heavy for me. Despite the horrific death that she encountered, okay? Oh, let me take a breather. Even my fingers going numb. I don't feel the father was in the child's life, or he wasn't strong. He wasn't a strong presence in this child's life. And just when she needed him, he's not a good father, y'all. He's not. And I feel it had a lot to do with their age. You know, they're young. They still want to party. They still want to do their thing. But you have a child. You don't get to do those things. You know, now it's time to grow up, mature. And I know that's easier said than done because it takes younger people years of maturity to learn how to be a parent, okay? But this strength of neglect is so strong between the mother and the father. It's just not even funny, y'all. This baby was left alone a lot and was not nurtured, all right? And that is the silver lining. It's something we don't understand. It jerks our heartstrings, especially as mothers, to not be able to understand how a mother can do this. You know what I mean? Just completely be detached. We hear about it all the time, but we just don't understand it. Okay. Again, this was done for politics. You know, her mother always has to be the one, the spotlight, have all the attention. And we're going into a Casey Anthony thing. That's exactly where we're kind of headed. Two different cases, two different occurrences, but still kind of the same scenario, if you will. Okay. Told y'all she went there to sleep around, party. This is why she took this vacation. And my goodness, how far did you decide to go? All the way to Puerto Rico? Are you serious? Oh, gosh. While that baby was trapped in that playpen, or whatever she was in for, I'm going to say 11 days. I'll even put an extra day on it because that's a long time, y'all. That's a long time to leave a baby. Oh, my gosh. Because her mother always has to be the one in control. She's always got to have the spotlight. Narcissism, very, very strong. She told a lot of lies and different stories to try to cover herself. But people that have an expertise in, you know, dead bodies, how they find bodies, they know she's lying. All right? They know this baby was starved to death. They know the baby suffered severe dehydration. Hold on a minute, you guys. To the point she couldn't even cry real tears because she was that dehydrated. Okay. Well, her mother's a predator. You know, that's her nature. That's what she does. She lies. She preys on people. She's a manipulator. She's been doing this her whole life. This is nothing new. This is who she is. All right. I feel like if the parents were to tell the truth, she definitely had some issues. All right. Especially with telling the truth. Again, she's a liar. And, you know, of course we have faith. The baby would make it or be okay. But that's a long time, y'all. All right. That she suffered. And her mother did this for strange reasons that we don't understand as real mothers. We don't understand stuff like this, okay? There's definitely, you know, evidence that she did this. They just don't understand that this was purposely done out of jealousy of her own daughter. And I just can't believe it started that early. You know what I mean? Because most mothers wait till they're like teenagers and start getting jealous, or start developing and start getting jealous. Or I'm not talking about good real mothers, y'all. I'm talking about these mothers with these crazy issues, okay? But this started like when she's a baby. This is really wild, okay? And I feel she has someone help her come up with lies to try to get out of it. And definitely with this idea of leaving the baby and everything's going to be okay. Someone I feel coerced her also into trying to find a way to get out of this. You know what I mean? And that's the truth. Her and the baby were definitely from two different worlds. I already explained that spiritually. And, you know, she betrayed that baby, and the baby feels betrayed because she went there to get money, you know? And yes, Jailyn deserves her justice. Absolutely. And this is the story of Jailyn. This next card, trigger warning, it's going to get heavy. Okay, I feel like the baby was actually very scared at night. Very scared at night. It was something about the nighttime. Even spiritually, y'all, it was like, we've never experienced starvation, right? But it's like it's something at night that is spiritual about it. And I feel she was just extra scared, like it's dark, where is my mother? And just kind of freaking out, you know what I mean? And I think that's why on the man's doorbell, you can hear it's not even screams, it's like shrieks of fear, okay? Because she keeps telling me at night it was worse. At night it was worse. I was so scared and I didn't understand what was going on, okay? And we're learning about the case more and more. She was left alone. She was wanting someone to come to her aid to save her. Oh my gosh. But she was trapped in that playpen, I believe, or that crib, whatever it was. So then, of course, the police were involved, but poor Jailyn was already transitioning. They could not save her because she had no one to watch her. Her mother left there for a come up. She feels like she got the victory. She didn't want this baby, y'all. She didn't want this baby no more, all right? It has something to do with, I don't know what bloodline she comes from, but I also feel like she didn't want a girl because she felt competition. I don't know if you've ever heard about narcissism to the point, you know, where a father will be jealous of his son or a mother will be jealous of her daughter. This is the road we're going down, okay? And yes, it happens. Listen to Jailyn's story. Her mother killed her, y'all. This is purposely done. This was not an accident. This was not ignorance. This was not something we should even waste our times feeling sympathy for the mother for. This was purposely done. Because she wanted to travel. She wanted to go off, do her thing, you know what I mean? All the way in Puerto Rico, away from this baby. She didn't want the baby. She wanted to back off of this responsibility, all right? Because I told y'all she would come up. This is her. This is the mother of Jailyn. Our narcissist, psychopath, sociopath card. Y'all already know. And I feel when she was gone, she was even, you know, partying, drinking, doing a little something, getting lit up while her baby's over here dying. Y'all still want to have sympathy, okay? With these hidden secrets trapped in this little playpen, the baby is scared to death because she does not understand what's happening to her. All of this is in the dark. Nobody knows anything. And she's scared to go into the light, y'all. She is in the process of dying. She does not understand what's happening to her. Can you imagine this card and what I'm telling you? There was an investigation done, but they ran out of time. 10, 11 days, y'all. She wants her story heard. I don't care if it is solved. They need to know she purposely did this. This was not an accident. This wasn't because she didn't read books on how to be a mother. This is not because she didn't know not to feed her baby for 10 days. This is not because she had postpartum. This is not because she had mental issues. This is because she did not want her daughter. All right. It can get that cold. And so, trigger warning again. We're going into some other things, y'all. Stay put. Stay tuned if you can. Hold on to your seats. Because this is going to get... Yeah, she was locked up in that house, in that crib, or that playpen. I feel like someone else helped her plan this or coerce this, y'all. Maybe some guy she was excuse me, seeing didn't want her to have. You know, mothers do this. How many stories have we heard? And people kept calling her like, hey, where's the baby? What's going on? She telling all these lies. See, people was checking on that baby. It had been 10, 11 days, y'all. You know the grandparents called like, where's the grandbaby? Now, she could have told it then. She left that baby alone, crying out. Look at this wolf, crying out in the night. Oh, this is getting rough. She didn't want a family. She felt like getting rid of Jailyn would be a success for her. But she had went that far. She went days and days, y'all. And she's like, I'm not turning back. I'm going through with this. And I told y'all, I feel like there was more than one person. This is them questioning her, but they need to look at the bigger picture. There's nothing wrong with this girl. She's just evil. All right? Because she thought she was going to be flying high without the responsibility of Jailyn. I just saw something, y'all. But we're going to move past it. Okay? And she trusted her mother. I know I'm speaking of you, Jailyn. I just saw what I think is something very paranormal just fly by, but I'm going to keep doing the reading because that's what we do. And the mother playing games, telling lies, y'all. This is her way off in Puerto Rico, and the baby's way over here. But I feel she had been in trouble before. Left the baby in that little playpen. I feel like she left her maybe in the evening or nighttime. Or this speaks about what the baby was saying about night. She just keeps telling me night was so significant. It was so hard for her. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all, let's go into our other cards. I do feel like Jailyn's spirit is here. I just saw something I want to act like I didn't see, but this one definitely may have some EVPs in it, y'all. For those who like to go to my videos and pick up EVPs and stuff, this one should definitely have it. Yeah, I feel like them grandparents was just calling and calling. And I know I'm going to be that type of grandparent, but see, I'm that grandparent that'll roll by your house because I'm gangster. And I will bust down the door for my grandbabies. That's me, though. Okay? But I feel those grandparents were just calling and calling and calling. So let's not go hard on them because they didn't know she was lying. Yeah, we know that she passed in that playpen. It was kept a secret, y'all. She was trapped. She couldn't get out. Investigation. They're going to have a burial for a proper burial. And yes, they are. Thank you, grandparents. Thank you. About Jesus. Some of this stuff, y'all, I gotta call on somebody that's higher than me, cause I can't. I can't do it sometimes. Oh, this card, I don't know. This is really a trigger warning, y'all. Okay, that's too hard for me to go into right now. I'm gonna try another card. Because it goes both ways, and I don't wanna. Evidence. She thought she escaped. She tried to escape being a what, you guys? Mother. Try to escape being a mother. But you know what? You won't, because baby Jailyn's coming in the room. We're going to have a little discussion. You ain't going to escape nothing. I'll make sure that you get yours. Even though I know the other room will take care of that, right? I'm not threatening the mother. I'm just saying that spiritually, you got some things coming, little lady, so don't worry about nothing. I let higher powers take care of things. I don't do things. I let higher powers take care of things. We got your back, though, Jailyn. You can believe that. All right, y'all. We have done our cards. We've done a great job. And, Jailyn, you've done a great job coming through. I know communicating with you, even though you're a baby, is possible now because you're on the other side. And if you would like to say anything, this is so overwhelming. I'm so sorry. And she's just yelling, I still forgive her, y'all. I still forgive her. I still forgive her is what she's yelling. And we can't understand it, can we? That this baby still loves her mother. We can't understand it. Okay. I know what happened to me, but I still want to wish her well. She is not wanting vengeance. She's innocent. She's holy. She's an angel. She's not going to feel what we feel. Okay? It's beautiful. I only wish we could get to that point in our lives, Jailyn. But a lot of us are still in the physical realm, and we still hold grudges, and we still are upset, and we still want to get back people who betray us, and we still are in our feelings. But you, as a beautiful, innocent angel, you still love your mother and forgive her, and it's like making me tear up because it's so beautiful. And I feel that you even loved her here, but she just would not give that love back. Yeah, she wasn't able to. I know. And I think if you would have stayed, you would have been a beautiful mother, because you would have learned what not to do. Oh my goodness. Is there anything else you would like to say about what happened, or the emotions you were going through? Is there just too traumatic and too much, or what? She's saying, I just hope she accepts my forgiveness so that she can move on. Okay. That's fair. And she knows there's people out there that love her and support her through not only the trial, but what has happened, okay? And she's saying, try to understand, I don't hold a grudge. That it's too overwhelming and too heavy to bear for us to hold grudges where I'm at. Okay. That's beautiful to know. I'm okay now. I just want to be at peace, and I want everyone to be at peace, and I most of all want my mother to be at peace. Okay. You truly love your mother. It shows. Is there anything else you want to talk about those days, or? She's saying, I suffered much. I suffered greatly. But it's okay now. I'm happy. And she showed me her smile. I see that. It's really beautiful. You have a beautiful smile. Yes, I'm actually breaking down, y'all. So it's rough, all right? She's kind of comforting me because I'm tearing up or whatever. And she's patting my head saying, it's going to be okay. I just can't imagine, Jailyn, those days that you were longing for that, I'm sure. Just someone to come to your aid and comfort you and tell you everything was going to be okay. She just keeps saying, I'm okay now, I'm okay. I have no doubts about that. She's so happy. And she's just smiling so big. And she's telling me, well, she's showing me what happened during those days, especially at night, how horrific it was. But I don't think she really wants to like talk about it, you know what I mean? But she's showing me. The circumstances, I'll put it that way, that she was in that playpen. I do see that, Jailyn, when you were, how do you say, giving into your circumstances, basically the process of dying. And you just gave in. That's what I get. You just gave in. You gave up. You gave up hope. But I feel towards the end part when you were, I'll just say, transitioning, that you just gave in. You just gave in. And it wasn't that bad. I mean, you were comfortable, you were at peace. There was a light. You felt safe. You were finally feeling that comfort you were longing for. You were at peace. Y'all, this is too much, I think. I'm going into what would be described as going into the spiritual realm. And she just gave up, y'all. She had been crying out for someone and her mother for 10 or 11 days. And she just gave up hope and gave in to the process. Oh my God. She's saying, I didn't hurt no more. I don't hurt no more. I'm okay. She just keeps reassuring me, I'm okay. All right, y'all. Let's leave it on a beautiful note like that, right? Even though I could talk about what it's like for those 10 days, who wants to sit and listen to that? It's traumatic, it's depressing, it's horrible, it's dark, and I don't want to go into it because even the people that do that type of stuff were breaking down trying to describe what the process of starvation is, especially for a baby. And I don't want to, excuse me, trigger anyone any worse on this reading. I don't. All right. But you can look up the process of starvation, and I'm sure that you will not like what you see. So, oh my gosh. Okay. I want to go into these. Thank you for your presence, Jailyn. Thank you, because I just feel like she's just going to keep letting us know that she's okay and she's at peace and that she doesn't want to keep going into the darkness of what happened, but more into the positivity of the outcome of what happened, okay? And even though her mother wanted to get rid of her, there's no worries because Jailyn's in a very, very better place now, and she is super loved and she's super happy, and that's all we need to know, okay? So I'm gonna go into I'm even gonna call them these cards, the cards to see about what, you know, the mother, what I was saying. Thank you, Jailyn. You may leave in peace now. Thank you for your presence and your help. She's still happy, just smiling, saying bye. She's fine, you guys. She's okay. Yeah, just going that home where her mother was neglectful, not keeping up things, you know. There's so many clues in there of neglect. And things her mother was secretly doing too, y'all. She kept something of Jailyn's. This was planned, y'all. I already said that. Yeah, they already interviewed her. That's who did it. Yeah, there's evidence, of course. Fingerprints. Yeah, she just wanted to go get lit up and party. Make her little money, doing little stuff she don't have no business doing as a mother. You don't get to do these things as a mother. Your party days are gone. And if you wanted to go party, you should have left them with the grandparents or somewhere where she would have been safe. And I know sometimes, you know, family says, oh, you should have brought them to my house. I'd have watched them and they're lying. And then these mothers are stuck. But that's the thing. When you have a baby, you run that risk of being stuck. It's not, you're not going to party your life away with a child. Unless you have a lot of money and can pay nannies or babysitters, or you got a cousin like that, you throw her big money, you know, they keep them for a week. No, if you don't have that, you don't get to do that. Mothering is about sacrificing, okay? You can't be a mother and party hard too. Or at least all the time. And I think she was just young and she wanted to do her thing, y'all. She did not want to have Jailyn around, okay? And it's sad, but it's just a fact. for several evil reasons, you know? She's selfish. She's a narcissist. She wants to be the one in the spotlight, just like Casey Anthony was, you know? Maybe even a little spoiled. She just wanted all the attention. Oh, yes, she did. Well, now you have it, don't you? Have all the attention you want for life. So we'll leave that there. And we'll say a prayer for baby Jailyn, because she did not deserve this fate. Okay, that was a beautiful prayer. I have a way of doing what I do. You know what I mean? So that mother is not off my hook, if you know what I mean. And I'm not baby Jailyn. Baby Jailyn loves her mother. She forgives her mother. I'm not feeling those same emotions, if you know what I'm saying. But then I understand why, too, you know? Spiritually, I understand why. And it's beautiful that Jailyn still loves her mother and forgives her mother, okay? All right. That was heavy, y'all. That was heavy. If you need to go get your Kleenex, I get it, because I kind of broke down in that one, too. And, you know, I'm a strong cookie. But that one kind of took the lining out my chest. And that's why I'm also going to take a couple days off and also finish my classwork and come back and do the readings for Madeline Soto and the update for Jocelyn. Yes, viewer, I got you on my, what do you call these, Post-it notes, where you had said that you want the update on Jocelyn. I read all y'all's comments. I keep up on everything. Trust me. All right. You just got to give me time, because I got my own life going on. And then when I got to go into these readings, it's crazy, y'all. And I kind of need to take my spiritual baths and get myself back together where I'm not somewhere clucking like a chicken. Okay. So that's kind of where I'm at. And I definitely will get on Madeline Soto and Jocelyn soon. Sometime this week, hopefully. I got a busy week, though, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Please forgive me if I'm... And we'll get one positive card. Yeah, this is going to be a busy month for me. Y'all just going to have to excuse me. I got birthdays, work, class work, you name it, it's going down. So, what's this positive card? I'm going to sweat it talking about it. Gratitude. I love acknowledging all the little things I'm grateful for, no matter what I have going on. I always have things to be thankful for. Whenever I'm feeling upset, I can fill up a page with things I appreciate. This begins to shift my mood and focus onto that which brings me joy. Yay, Jailyn just ended the reading with positivity and love. I love her spirit. Oh my goodness. I love baby Jailyn's spirit. The baby. Just absolutely beautiful. All right. With that, y'all, I'm probably going to need 20 drinks. But I'm going to go up here, finish uploading this video for y'all, and I'll be back. Just give me a couple days to get me together, y'all, okay, to do these readings and stuff. All right, y'all know what to do on Crime TV. Like, share, subscribe. Donation links are up. Love all y'all support. We need the support to get the platform we need to get the truth out about these cases, and also let the spirits speak about their stories, okay? They want their stories out, and baby Jailyn wanted hers out, okay? So solved or not solved, we made an exception for baby Jailyn. And we love you, baby Jailyn. All right. Good night, y'all.